So my scouting journey started not too long ago in 2002 when my parents decided to register both my brother and I into Cub Scouting. Fast forward many years, scouting has left quite the indelible mark in my own life. I've been honored to travel the country, go to different parts of the world because of scouting. Scouting really typifies what it means to be prepared for life. Here in the United States, you need not look any further than our current situation, than know that the world and the United States need scouting now more than ever. In my own life, being an Eagle Scout and being a scout in general has prepared me for a lifetime career and has set me up for a foundation and service. In 2016, Governor Doug Ducey appointed me to serve on the Arizona Board of Regents for a term of 2 years. And for those of you who don't know and are not familiar with the Board of Regents, the Board of Regents is the governing body for our 3 state universities, the University of Arizona, Arizona State University, and Northern Arizona University. Now, I was just a sophomore in college when this happened, and I received that phone call driving to school. And Frank can attest that VNA driving took quite.
But that's another story for another day. And I got the phone call, and I was driving on the highway, pulled over, and on the phone was Governor Ducey, and I picked up. He said that he wanted to appoint me, and I immediately said yes, and that sort of kicked off this whole spiraling events of what would lead me to later eventually work in the governor's office. But that opportunity took a young Tucsonan from the steppes of Old Maine to the United Nations. I was lucky enough to represent Arizona and the Board of Regents at the United Nations Conference on Education. So you never know where scouting can lead. And later this month, I'll be joining a delegation of Eagle Scouts to go build refugee camps in Romania for the Ukrainians that are coming into the country. So you never know truly where your life will go. Enough about me. I could talk for a long time, and a few of you can attest to that. So I'd now like to officially welcome you all to the annual Catalina Council Eagle Recognition Dinner. To begin, I'd like to call forward the members of Troop 141 to lead us in our flag salute.
Audience, please rise for the presentation of the colors. Salute. Color Guard, advance. Color Guard, post the colors. Color Guard, salute. May the audience please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At ease. Color Guard dismissed. The audience may be seated.
Thank you, Troop 141. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Anna Marie Pongrantz from our inaugural female class of Eagle Scouts to lead us in our invocation.
Please prepare yourself for prayer according to your own beliefs and customs. Grant us inspiration and courage, and uplift us as we work together towards a common goal. Give us strength, passion, and vision to help us carry on to do great things, as well as to help us and help each other. Amen.
Thank you, Anna Maria. Now, before we begin dinner, we want to recognize our Kasser Family Scholarship winners, one of whom needs to leave early tonight for his High School Honor Society banquet. To introduce our benefactor of these awards and the recipients, I'm turning the podium over to Mallory Rieger, a member of the Scholarship Selection Committee. Mallory.
Good evening. Thank you. I am honored to introduce our next presenter. She was involved in Scouts starting when her son was a Cub Scout and continued through Scouting. And she continues to help Scouts, not just here in Catalina Council, but also around the world. And she and her husband, Michael, are very supportive locally in the community. And I have to tell you, she is an absolute genius. She's an amazing hiker. She's a fabulous tennis player. And I'm really honored to call her a great friend. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to our dear friend, Beth Kasser.
Well, hello, everybody. It's just a wonderful, delicious honor to be here and to see your faces in all these wonderful uniforms. I was a Brownie, and I was a Girl Scout. And in my day, you didn't have a choice. You couldn't be a Boy Scout. So it gives me also a great deal of cheer to see these wonderful women. You know what I mean? Giving you boys a challenge. Thank you, girls. As a woman, I never felt it was difficult competing with the boys. You just do what you need to do, and you don't complain. And I can tell, girls, that's what you do. Thank you for that. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be able to have scholarships. I've been chatting and interrogating these two Kasser Family Scholarship Award winners, Jordan and Andrew. Thank you for coming over. Thank you for letting me also interrogate your moms and dads. I'm wondering if you might want to come up, Andrew and Jordan. So I don't know, do I have anything to give them? Fantastic. And I know you're going to continue to be wonderful heroes in life, and I'll always be here for you. I'm a phone call away when anybody gives you a difficult time, okay? Yes. So, oh my God, look at this, the eagle. My God. Jordan, hi there. Hi, you're so cute. Now, do I have two of these?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Jordan, may you walk forth in life with happiness and grace and continue to be a champion over and over again. Thank you. And Andrew with all these badges, almost 120.
Woo! Wait. Why don't we get some, we'll get pictures.
There's time for pictures. What a joy.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me present them. And thank you, everybody over there, for being part of his journey.
Next up is dinner. Thank you to La Mariposa Resort for being such generous hosts. Dinner is an Italian buffet. Do not forget to grab dessert located straight in the room. Desserts were donated by Mama's Hawaiian Barbecue. Our 2021 Eagle Scouts may start us off.
3 members of the National Eagle Scout Association Catalina Council chapter. Myself, Brian Goldstein, and Joe Denonowski. Out of the 22 projects we reviewed, we were asked to select 3 top projects. And I'll tell you, it was a very tough competition because most of the projects that were submitted were very easy to judge because how much they gave back to our community. Most service projects are about 100 plus hours. You're going to hear about one of the service projects here is 323 hours. From these 3 awards, the recipients will receive a cash check and also a beautiful print from Chip Travers of an eagle. Our 3rd place winner, and when I say your name, please come up, is Anna Marie Pongratz. Anna Marie did her project with the Arizona Trail Association, which inspired her Eagle Scout project. As an intern for the Arizona Trail Association, she was wanting to give back more to the outdoors and learning about the outdoors. And what she decided to do is to give back to the hiking community by constructing a shade ramada. Her Eagle project is a durable 10-foot by 10-foot wide, 10-foot tall shade structure created from ocotillo and mesquite. The structure was built for the Arizona Trail Association on their hiking trail, passage number 7, Las Cienegas in Suarita. She felt that the project impacts the users of the Arizona Trail by providing shade. Thank you so much for your project and the service and the great work you did. And when we actually look at the project, we're looking at the presentation, the quality of it, the impact that it had to the community, and the role and leadership you did, which all of those you definitely went above and beyond on. So thank you so much. Here. Come on. Congratulations. And that came with a $100 check. Next, our 2nd place winner gets a $300 check, and that is Cutter Papritz. Cutter, if you can come up, please. I'll say this one was very impressive, especially because of how it's going to give back for the future based upon how old the area is. His Eagle project was a large brick plaza celebrating 100 plus years of his school, Continental Elementary in Green Valley, which was actually established in 1916 during World War I. The celebration plaza is located in front of the entrance of the school, consisting of engraved bricks from each of the year's Continental graduating class, alumni, teachers, staff, and family members and friends of the community. People put their names on the bricks along with a short message. Every year, a new graduating class gets to add their names to the history of that school, which continues the legacy for everyone that has gone to Continental. His project received an order of over 200 engraved bricks, raised over $3,100 to accomplish this project, and it took a total of 9 months to do that entire project. Congratulations. Now our 1st place winner. There's a little bit more to the 1st place winner here because it was selected as 1st place. It was selected by the council to actually go to the territory level for a nationwide competition for service projects. The 1st place winner is Ravundu Vinatachi. Ravundu, please come up. His project was to support his elementary school, Canyon View Elementary, by building 5 slant boards for students with special needs, 3 outdoor stand-up desks for students, and a height-adjustable desk for a teacher of a 3rd grade class for outdoor class area use. He completed this project during a time in the pandemic when there was a lot of COVID-19 restrictions because teachers wanted students to be outdoors in order more to learn in a safe manner. The slant boards also help students with special needs by furthering their learning, allowing the students to read and write at different angles. This project also allowed Cub Scouts to come in and learn about leadership in Boy Scouts. This project took a total of 323 hours to do. Congratulations, that is amazing. Ravundu's receiving a check for $500. In addition, his project was sent to the territory level. Unfortunately, it was not selected. And he's receiving a certificate for the council recognition in first place, and a wonderful pin.
There you go.
Next.
Right then, I'm back. Thank you for that intermission. So thank you, Bob, and let's give it a round of applause for those Eagle Scouts. I now want to introduce Jeff Hotchkiss to please come forward for our next presentation of the Outstanding Eagle Scout Award. Jeff?
All right. Not sure whether to stand up or stand down here. If I could have our Council President Don Rieger and our Council Commissioner Jonathan Lang join me. You're kind of looking at the conspiratorial team here that did this. We're going to give out the National Eagle Scout Association Outstanding Eagle Scout Award. This is a limited award we can only give depending on the amount of eagles we have, and it's to recognize someone who's done some outstanding service to the community and to scouting, to really exemplify what Eagle Scouts do. And we have some, actually, before I go further, I'd like any outstanding Eagle Scout Award recipient, a couple here tonight, please stand up and be recognized. I know I saw Sam and Dave. Yeah, all right. Well, if you look on page 4 of your program, you'll see some things about Bob Sommerfeld. Now, the conspiracy is normally you involve your National Eagle Scout Association chair and the selection of this award. When we realized that Bob had never been recognized, even though if you look at his bio, he's done all types of things in the service of our country and our community, we decided to kind of be sneaky and award him. So it's our pleasure tonight to recognize Bob, and we should, I think, oh yeah, we're going to deliver those to Gloria, his spouse. We have some flowers. And now, if I can, I'm going to have my compatriots here present Bob the Outstanding Eagle Scout Award.
Thank you, Jeff.
Let's all get together here. All right. Thank you. Excellent. Congratulations.
Well, congratulations, Bob. A truly impressive honor. It now gives me the privilege to introduce our keynote speaker for this evening. Bob Logan has walked many paths in his life, and today he would like to take us all on a short journey with him as well. As they say, travel the road less traveled, and you will marvel at the people, experiences, and opportunities you find along the way. Bob is truly a renaissance man, from high school history teacher to selling multi-million-dollar mainframe computers for AT&T, from a football coach in multiple NCAA Division I bowl games to being the head coach to an Italian football team in Bologna, Italy. And finally, to fundraising millions of dollars of philanthropic support to help with space missions land on Mars and on near
Earth, asteroids. Bob truly has seen it all. But before we get started, here are a couple more fun facts about Bob. Bob once snuck into a game without a ticket and onto the field for a halftime show dressed as Santa Claus in the Christmas Day 1979 Fiesta Bowl game between the University of Pittsburgh and Dan Marino and the University of Arizona. Bear down. As football coach, Bob was one win away from coaching in the Super Bowl. So let us go on a journey with Bob and hear about these and other interesting stories he will make us all think about on how to live our lives better by taking risks, accepting change, and most importantly, having more fun in our lives. After all, life is too short. Ladies and gentlemen, let us please give a warm welcome to our keynote speaker, Bob Logan.
Vianney, right? Did I say it right? VNA, DNA, yeah, right? Yeah. There we go. Thank you very much. I am so pleased to be here today. And let me say, it's been a couple of years since you've had this event. Is this an amazing setting or what? So give a hand to the people from the Catalina Council who chose this. And I want to say that when they talked to me a couple of weeks ago about doing this event, my answer wasn't yes or no. It was, what time do I need to be there? This is truly a special and very important keynote talk for myself because it's very personal. I wanted to show you that my brother Jim Logan was an Eagle Scout himself. And Jim was 5 years older than me, and I so looked up to him and all the merit badges he was earning. It blew my mind when he got that. And I wanted to be like my brother. And if you've done the math on the years there, unfortunately, tragically, he died at age 37. And that was something that was hard for me. But I went on into scouting myself, and I pulled up all the required merit badges. I think I was a star or a life working my way towards Eagle. And one of the merit badges I did really well at, you can't see it out there, but it is the cooking merit badge. Now, as you can tell, I've not missed many meals in my life, so the cooking merit badge was perfect for me. However, another merit badge I had a huge problem with, and it is that one, and you can't see it in the back, so I'm going to blow it up for you. It was the swimming merit badge. Anybody have problems with the swimming merit badge? All right, well, when I was a kid, I was big back then. When I had to go to Sears and Montgomery Wards and go to the Husky section, and I could buy this amazing pants as long as they were gray, green, or black. So I was not a fashion statement in elementary school, needless to say, and I could not get through the swimming merit badge, and I dropped out of scouting. So today we're going to talk about these amazing young men and young women, and congratulations. I guess this is the first time we've had young ladies and young women into scouting, and I'm sure it was controversial, but let me tell you, we went through this in Rotary, which I've been in for about 30 years, and looking back, we said we should have done this a long, long time ago. So this is the best thing that's ever happened to scouting. We're going to spend about the next 20 minutes talking about fear, failure, and thank you. We're going to learn 4 life lessons that I hope all the Eagle Scouts can take on to the future. But before we get there, I was looking at all these merit badges, and I found this video that said, what happens in the 16th second? And I'll bet you some of the scouts up here have seen this, but there was a gentleman named Kyle Martin. And he was a valedictorian of King's Academy in Florida in 2019. And when he was getting ready as a sophomore, some of the people in the school said, you know, Kyle, you're pretty darn good. You could potentially be the valedictorian. And Kyle said, I'm going to go for that. I'm going to be the valedictorian. And he spent 2 years taking all the AP classes, taking all the honors classes and got A's in everything, probably had a 4.7 GPA, and he became the valedictorian, and he went to the senior honors assembly, and they announced him as a valedictorian, and he got a 15-second standing ovation. And he went back and sat down in his seat. He said, "Is that it? Is that what I've been doing for the last 2 years? Is that it? What am I going to do in the 16th second?" And I ask all of you Eagle Scouts that have acquired this amazing accomplishment, guess what? It's all over. What's next? What are you going to do next? You're at the pinnacle of scouting. I think it's in the 97th percentile. But after this, you're starting from scratch, pal. You are starting from scratch. So what we're going to talk about today are 4 things that maybe you can take into your 16th second. Key life lessons for the future. Life lesson number 1. Fight through the fear and break through your comfort zone. Everybody know what a comfort zone is, right? The comfort zone is this little special place that nobody bothers me. It's that place that nobody asks me to do anything. It's that place where I don't have responsibility. I can play my video game, or I can watch movies, or I can go for a hike. Nobody bothers me in my comfort zone. Problem is, you do not want to live your life inside your comfort zone. Now, how many of our Eagle Scouts are going to college here or in college right now? Raise your hand. Okay. We're going to tell a little story here. I went to NAU, and I'm going to give you some spring break recommendations. Now, I will admit, I will never be able to run for any political office because of the stories in Lake Havasu and me in spring break. Not going to happen. Went to Lake Havasu, and it's the only place where I could be Jesus Christ, because I walked on water at Lake Havasu. You can walk from one side of the lake at Lake Havasu during spring break to the other side of the lake by walking from boat to boat to boat to boat. It's a huge party on the lake. Now, one of the traditions at Lake Havasu is to go to this place called Copper Canyon, and they have a thing called Jump Rock. It's the rock on the right there. It's about 40 feet high. You climb up the back of Jump Rock, and you jump into the water. I remind you of the problem I had in scouting. That swimming merit badge was a big issue for me. So all my buddies were in the boat, going up Jump Rock and jumping off, having a great time, and I'm in the boat going, go, go, go. And then finally peer pressure jumped in. Said, Bob, you got to do it. You got to do it, man. You got to do it. So I climbed up the back of Jump Rock, and I got my toes right to the edge, knowing I don't have my swimming merit badge. And right before I jumped, this is what happened. Fear totally took over my body. But I jumped anyway. And I jumped that 40 feet, screaming all the way down, went into the water, and then came out of the water and said, oh my God, that was unbelievable. I'm going to do it over and over again. I did it about 20 times. Here's the key to your comfort zone. Because life happens outside of your comfort zone. Understand whatever it is you're doing. When you are giving a presentation that you're worried about, when you're asking somebody out on a date that you're scared to do, when you have that fear in your body, you need to break through that comfort zone. And every time you get to the edge of the comfort zone and turn back, you're going to develop a little callus on your comfort zone. And the next opportunity you have and you get scared and you turn back, you're going to develop a little fence around your comfort zone. And very soon you're going to be living in a space where you will not find the success that you want. Because, ladies and gentlemen, life happens outside your comfort zone and success happens outside your comfort zone. So fear and being uncomfortable are valuable things for all of you. Remember that. Are you all ready to jump? I hope you are. Life lesson number 2. How do you handle failure? Now here we are. You're all at the pinnacle. You've done the best. You probably haven't failed very much. But trust me, you are. You're going to flunk a class. You're going to drop out of school. You're going to have things that happen to you. And I'll give you an example for myself. I went to South Point High School, was a pretty good football player, all city, all state, all that kind of thing, and recruited to play at the U.S. Air Force Academy, one of the best schools in the country. And it was so amazing. I wanted to go to Notre Dame in the best way, in the worst way, but I was not good enough. But Air Force played Notre Dame. My dad, on top of that, was a 28-year Air Force pilot. He flew in World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. You can imagine what my dad was doing around town. Hey, did you know Bobby's going to the Air Force Academy? Did you know Bobby's going to be a jet fighter pilot just like me? He was so fired up until I quit 6 months later. Let me tell you something. Try living in that house with your dad who was supremely disappointed. A difficult place to be. It's worked out, but understand I was a total failure at 18 years old. Big time guy in Tucson in June, total loser in December. Jeff Bezos of Amazon, former CEO, he sent a letter to his shareholders in 2019. And in his letter to his shareholders, he said the following: if our Amazon businesses are going to grow, we need to have more failures. And I'm thinking that is kind of odd. The biggest company in the history of mankind, and he's advocating for his business units to fail. But his next statement was the following: because bigger failures lead to bigger successes. Understand that failure is a part of life and something to accept and not walk away from. I spent 20 years in the College of Science, that was talked about a little bit. 3 missions to Mars and a mission to a near-Earth asteroid. 50% of the missions to Mars crash and fail. $300 million missions fail. And if I had another half hour, I'd tell you the small little mistakes that were made that made these missions fail. It will blow your mind. So the question to all our Eagle Scouts, do you know where your next failure is coming from? Are you prepared to fail? Because you're all going to be successful. You're going to be on this road to success, but it's going to be littered with failures left and right. The takeaway from this lesson is the following: when you fail, when you drop out of school, when you get a divorce, when you go bankrupt, understand that that is an occurrence. It is something that happened right now. It does not mean that you are a failure. And too many people internalize mistakes and failures and think that they are a failure as a person. You are not. You overcome your failures and accept them. It kind of reminds me of the iceberg. You know, here we are, all these successful scouts, and all we see are the merit badges and the sashes and the awards and the pins, But what does everybody not see below the surface? Passion, grit, drive, determination. What you did to get to this table at this event tonight. Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times to create the light bulb. And while this is not his quote, I love it. It says the following: the light bulb was not invented by the continuous improvement of candles. A lot of failures along the way. All right, life lesson number 3. If you can take this takeaway from tonight, I guarantee you'll be successful. If you can memorize these 7 words, pretty simple stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Words number 1 and 2. I'm sorry. And too many people have issues and problems to admit that they're sorry. And if you're in a confrontation with somebody and you want to disarm them immediately, oh, I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong words. My God. I'm sorry. That worked out pretty well, don't you think? Seriously, you need to accept the problems and tell people, and sometimes it may not even be your fault. So now we got to go back to the first 2. Thank you. And I think it's in the Boy Scout creed or the motto or whatever it is. I think thanking people, and the statistics have shown in research, giving and gratitude and appreciation are 2 of the keys to happiness. So, you know, it's funny, my kids, when they interview for a job, they say, I'm going to go and I'm going to write a thank you note email. No, you're not, Sonny. You're going to go in the cupboard and you get a thank you note. You're going to write that thank you note, thanking them for the opportunity. You're going to put a physical stamp on it, and we're going to drive and we're going to put it in the post office tonight so they will get it tomorrow or the next day. And they would go, oh, Dad, God, stop. Don't make me do this. But if you want to differentiate yourself now, because everything is so digital, if you write handwritten thank you notes, please put it in your habit stream. Because when I go out to the mailbox and I pull in all my junk mail and there's a stamp and a handwritten note, what's the first thing I'm opening? I'm opening that thank you note. So there's a lesson there. And the final is, I love you. And I love you is not meant just for your parents or your scout leaders or your teachers or your family. It's meant for anybody that does amazing things for you. And I want to tell a story about Dick Tomey. He was the winningest football coach in Arizona history. Some of you probably don't know who he is. But we used to have, I was an athletic director, and we used to have an annual spring event at Phoenix Country Club. And there'd be about 250 Wildcat fans there. And Coach Tomey would come up, and he knew that these Phoenix fans, they loved the Wildcats. So Coach Tomey would say, I'm going to stay here until the final question. So if you got to go to work, go to work. I'm answering them all. So that year, 1997, we defeated Arizona State in Tempe in a huge upset. Thank you very much. Let's clap for that one, yeah. ASU was 12th in the country. They went to a bowl game, won the bowl game, and we were 5-5. We were not that good. And we beat them in this amazing game. And the next photo here is Dick Tomey after the Gatorade bath winning that game. In the back of the room at this event, this guy raises his hand and he says, Coach Tomey, I think I'm going to speak on behalf of most of the people here. Not many people thought we had a chance to beat ASU. Can you tell us what you did or what kind of game planning or what you saw in the X's and O's? And I knew Dick Tomey pretty well, and I could see him at the podium, and he was starting to answer with this marketing cliche-filled, we played way over our head type answer. But he didn't answer that way. He said, yeah, I'll tell you exactly what we did. It took me 4 days to do it, But I brought in every one of our 100 players, and I met with them one-on-one for 10 to 15 minutes. And you can do the math in your head. This was 4 days of meeting with football players. And when they came in, he told them 3 things. He said, number 1, how are you doing? How are you doing on the team? How are you doing academically? How are you doing with your family? How are you doing socially? And they would talk about that. And number 2, he said, I want to tell you I am here for anything, any issue, any problem, anytime, day or night. And the 3rd thing he said is the following. Before Friday, I want you to call somebody in your life that you love. Somebody critical that got you to where you are right now. And here's what I want you to tell them. Number 1, I love you. Number 2, when you watch the game on Saturday, I want you to know that I am playing this game for you. I want to thank you for everything you've done to get me to where I am right now. Because I am here because of you. And I love you. Fast forward to the football game. You can imagine, I get goosebumps right now thinking about it. You can imagine 100 players playing for the most important person in their life, how they played. Didn't have anything to do with X's and O's. It was right here in the heart. So I love you is something that you need to get used to saying, not sometimes, but all the time. Life lesson number 4, our final one, Mr. Rogers. Okay, who watched Mr. Rogers here? Hold on back there. All right, who watched Mr. Rogers over here? Yes? Do you like him?
Yes. Yes.
Good. I love Mr. Rogers. I admit I didn't watch him much when I was a kid, but I was fascinated when he got on TV. And then a couple of years ago when this movie came out about Mr. Rogers, a great movie, by the way, and I started studying him, I went, wow, this guy is unbelievable. And he is in real life just like he is on the TV show. So we're going to finish with something here. In 1997, Mr. Rogers was given a Lifetime Achievement Award by the Emmy Awards. And again, this is another YouTube video. It's 2.5 minutes long. It'll blow your mind. What he did with this little speech. I'm going to read a portion of the speech right now, and we are going to participate. Quote, this is Mr. Rogers at the microphone. Oh, it's a beautiful night in this neighborhood. So many people have helped me come to this night. Some of you are here, some are far away, and some are in heaven. All of us have special ones who have loved us into being. Would all of you, along with me, take just 10 seconds to think of people who have helped you become who you are? Just 10 seconds. Those who have cared about you and wanted what was best for you in life. 10 seconds of silence. I brought a stopwatch. Please bow your heads. Go. Thank you. whomever you've been thinking about, how pleased they must be to know the difference you feel they've made for you in your life. Special thanks to my family, friends, and coworkers. May God be with you. One final quote that I'd like to share with Mr. Rogers. There are 3 ways to be successful. The first way is to be kind. The second way is to be kind. And the third way is to be kind. So now what I'd like to do is ask everyone to please stand for the Bob Logan oath. Everybody stand up. Raise your right hand. You ready? I state your name. Do not say state your name. I state your name. Promise to do the following. To live outside my comfort zone. I will embrace failure. I will fail often and I will fail big. I will always remember the 7 words in the correct order. Thank you, I'm sorry, and I love you. Boy, you repeat that exactly like I said it. It's really cool. I will live life like Mr. Rogers and always be kind. So help me God. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just a really poor attempt for me to get a standing ovation. Thank you very much tonight.
Well, thank you, Bob, and it's good to have a fellow Lancer in the audience today. I'd now like to introduce our Council Advancement Chair, Jack Winger, along with Bob Sommerfeld and Don Rieger, who will recognize our class of 2021 Eagle Scouts.
There's a super tanker full of achievement here tonight. Ivana, Viora, and Ciso, Girls Troop 129, St. Pius Catholic Church. She built a Gaga ball pit for the Painted Skies Elementary School. Olivia Seagraves, Girl Scout Troop 129, St. Pius X Catholic Church. She built 2 music walls for St. Paul's United Methodist Church preschool playground and refurbished a picnic table. Jacob Wetterish, Troop 733, St. Joseph's Roman Catholic Church, removed the path to the new rectory, constructed a grotto, repoured a concrete path, moved concrete benches, and removed mailboxes for St. Joseph's Parish. Christopher Tay, Troop 248, Suffolk Hills Property Owners Association. He built a storage shed in the corner of the garden patch for the Heritage Farm. Aaron Edwards, Troop 294, Northwest Bible Church. Built an improved playground for the goats at Tracks. Riley Jonicus, Troop 157, Emmanuel Presbyterian Church, erected a 25-foot flagpole for the Vale Preservation Society Old Vale Post Office. Cutter Papritz, Troop 301, Good Shepherd United Church of Christ, built a brick plaza around the statue of the school mascot to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Continental Elementary. Connor Bryan, Troop 339, Rotary Club of Tucson, built a cart to help harvest and transport produce between two locations for the Tucson Village Farm. Tate Sapala, Troop 339, Rotary Club of Tucson, built benches and a fire pit for a local church. Nicodemo Bocelli, Troop 141, Tanca Verde Lutheran Church, built an 8x8 shed for the employees to store tables and chairs, refurbished 5 benches and 2 picnic tables. Joaquin Rico, Troop 141, Tanca Verde Lutheran Church, constructed a rock labyrinth and 3 benches for charm in Nogales to help children suffering from traumatic experiences. Ravindi, excuse me if I get this wrong, Vitanachi, Troop 141, Tanca Verde Lutheran Church, built 5 slant boards for special needs students, 3 stand-up and 1 height-adjustable desk for 3rd grade class at Canyon View Elementary. August Hearn, Troop 186, Tanca Verde Youth Services, created a new trail that connects the upper parking lot and Scorpion Trail at Reddington Pass. Peter Lang, Troop 141, Tanca Verde Lutheran Church, fixed, primed, and painted sections of the existing pasture fence for the Boulder Crest Foundation. Stephen Williams, Troop 774, Pantano Christian Church, repainted and decorated 3 bathroom stalls and doors with inspirational stickers for Gale Elementary School. Raymond Scruggs, Troop 774, Pantano Christian Church, refurbished existing picnic tables and created an outside sitting area near the snack bar of the Rincon Vista Middle School. Garrett Reedy, Troop 774, Pantano Christian Church, built 2 picnic tables for Camp Bravo Veterans Camp. Colin Lee, Troop 219, Desert Sun Community Church, provided revegetation of a large barren area of the desert for Arizona Native Plant Society. Matthew Colson, Troop 294, Northwest Bible Church, designed an automatic watering system for Push Ridge Academy's composter. Kevin Neese, Troop 294, Northwest Bible Church, painted 3 rooms, 2 bathrooms, hallway, and a room inside the sanctuary for Northwest Bible Church. Zachary Oshman, Troop 747, Corpus Christi Catholic Church, built a new podium for Tucson Country Day School. Leo Klump, Troop 115, St. Cyril's of Alexandria. Built 3 bin composting systems for 3 community gardens of Tucson. Luke Belumer, Troop 777, Abounding Grace. Built 2 cinder block planters and a walking path for the Myers Neighborhood Association. Wesley Van Horn, Troops 445, American Legion Post 52. Cleared out the excess needs in the pond and built excess reeds in the pond and built and installed a workbench storage container for the science department at Buena High School. Leonie Holguin, Troop 007, St. Thomas the Apostle Catholic Church, organized a first aid supply and bucket drive for Sunnyside Little League. Anna Maria Pongratz, Girls Troop 007, St. Thomas the Apostle Catholic Church, in partnership with the Arizona Trails Association, constructed a shade ramada made out of natural materials to blend in with the surroundings. Tyler Zupan, Lone Scout, built a Gaga Paw pit for St. Joseph's Catholic School. Noah Van Hosen, Troop 339, Rotary Club of Tucson. Emptied the PE equipment room, cleaned the floor, painted the walls, and installed 2 storage units for Valencia Middle School. Seth McCauley, Troop 216, Tucson Optimist Club. Cleared the garden area and added seating around the garden for the Tucson Hebrew Academy. Cameron MacArthur, Beautiful Savior, sent training wall for the Pima County Sheriff's Department. Justice Cooper, Troop 2020, Friends of Unit 2020, built a little free library and pergola for Hermitage Cat Shelter to be used in their Read Cat program. Wesley Tan Stoffel, Troop 241, Beautiful Savior Lutheran Church, built a drug scent wall for the training of police working dogs for the Oro Valley Police Department. Thank you.
Will outstanding Eagle Scout Sam Alboy please come forward and lead us in our reaffirmation of the Eagle Pledge?
Let me find the pledge in here. Hold on. It's attachment A. I don't see it. Tracy, you want to help me out here? Very good. Thank you. So, Scout Executive is a good thing to have around, right? Will all the Eagle Scouts who are in attendance tonight please stand and join with the class of 2021 around the periphery of the circle? We're going to remain standing in the circle after our pledge, and please raise your Scout sign. We'll give you just a minute to get in the circle there. Are we gonna, Jeff? Are they gonna now go around with the?
After we do the pledge.
Got it. So after the pledge, we'll be going around and telling if you can state your name, the troop you got your Eagle Scout in, and the year. And it's not a point of contention, and there is a contest for the oldest Scout, Eagle Scout here, just so you know. The Scout sign, please. Please repeat after me. I believe in the Boy Scouts of America as a movement which has as its aim and purpose character building and citizenship training. I believe it to be a movement that helps a scout become master of his own powers, helps them get along with other people, and helps them find a worthy use for their powers. I therefore believe it is my duty to do my best to obey the Scout oath and law. I hereby renew my faith in Scouting and promise to do what I can in service to other Scouts who have not come thus far along the Eagle Trail. 2. You want to pass this, Mike?
We were going to do that right now. I'm going to introduce that. So.
All right.
Good job.
All righty then. Now, thank you, Sam. I'll introduce Jeff Hotchkiss. So please come up here for our closing ceremony.
All right. And somewhere somebody has a microphone we're going to need in a few minutes. Oh, excellent. Actually, I'll use that right now. Is it on? Okay. Congratulations, all the Eagle Scouts. Thank you all for coming tonight. Yes. In our program on the second page, we really want to recognize all those that sponsored an Eagle. We want to in particular recognize our first class Scout sponsors. I know Ed Wilkinson is here and Bill Perkins is here. I also know Rob Draper with O'Reilly Chevrolet sponsored. Our Tenderfoot Scout sponsors, M&H Contracting, Dave and Sandra Jabot, and Takaran Mexican Grill, as well as Hawaiian's Mama's Hawaiian Barbecue, which did all the desserts, which must have been very good because by the time I got to the dessert table, they were all gone. And Chip Travers, who donated some original artwork. And I want to thank Frank Udelman, board member, who's been out taking pictures. And then finally, Beth Kasser, who is a great benefactor for Eagle Scout scholarships. We hope to know, yes, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Yes. And if I could get some, well, I'll just do it right here. And we also wanted to recognize some folks who did some extra work tonight. One is our MC, Vianney. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And then to our good fellow Rotarian and great speaker and a man that I love because he believes in written thank you notes just like me, Bob Logan. Thank you, Bob. All right. So to close us out and to show the depth and breadth, I think, of scouting across the years and across the country, we want to, I think I'll start to the right. We want to go this way. I'm going to give you a microphone, and then please state your name. Yeah. Say your name, your troop number, what city you got your Eagle Scout, and the year. Here we go. We'll start with. Okay. Well, thank you. I get to start. Well, there it is. I have to do this right. Jeff Hotchkiss, Troop 405, Buena Park, California, in 1974.
Thank you. VNA Carriega, Troop 211, Tucson, Arizona, 2013.
Sam Alboy, Troop 129, Tucson, Arizona, 1993.
Dustin Shoemake, Troop 724, Murrieta, California, 1994.
Andrew Rasmussen, Tucson, Arizona, Troop 129 in 1998.
Dan Rowland, Troop 224, Tucson, Arizona, class of 2000.
Wesley Tanstoffel, Tucson, Arizona, Troop 241. Oh, 2001.
Justice Cooper, Troop 2020, Tucson, Arizona, and 2021.
Everybody back to the microphone's going to die. Yeah, so if you want to walk to the front.
Should I do it while John MacArthur, Troop 241, Tucson, Arizona, 1996. I think the next guy's supposed to go. Yeah.
You keep walking.
You got to get closer to them.
Cameron MacArthur, Troop 241, right here in Tucson, Arizona, class of 2021.
All right.
David Bailey, Troop 52, Toms River, New Jersey, 1972.
David Brown, Troop 702, Westlake Village, California, 1980.
Seth McCauley, Troop 216, class of 2021.
Christian Conley, 2012, Troop 186, Tucson, Arizona.
Noah Van Usen Valdez, Tucson, Arizona, Troop 339, 21.
Greg Palak, Desert Trails Council, Troop 52 in Yuma, Arizona, 1968.
Tyler Zupan, Tucson, Arizona, class of 2021, Lone Scout.
All right.
Alexander Sampson, Troop 733, here in Tucson, Arizona, class of 2022.
Bill Perkins, Tucson, Arizona, Troop 100, February 14th, 1981.
Very good.
Anna Maria Pongratz, inaugural class of 2021, Tucson, Arizona, Troop 007.
Andrew Pongratz, Troop 007, Tucson, Arizona, class of 2022.
Paris Garcia, Troop 722, 2017, Tucson, Arizona.
Leilani Odguin, inaugural class of 2021, Troop 007, Tucson, Arizona.
Phoenix Garcia, Tucson, Arizona, Troop 722, and then year 2017.
Cindy Garcia, Tucson, Arizona, Troop 722, 2019.
David Bernheim, Explorer Post 439, Fort Huachuca, Arizona, August 1967.
Wesley Van Horn, what was it? Yeah, Troop 445, 777, 65, Sierra Vista, Arizona.
Robert Samuelson, Troop 12, 1972, Bloomington, Indiana. I was only 3 years old.
Luke Belhumer, Tucson, Arizona, Troop 777, 2021.
Tyler Warfield, Troop 141, 1999, Tucson, Arizona.
Leo Klump, Troop 115, Tucson, Arizona, class of 2021.
Jonathan Marone, Troop 724, Tucson, Arizona, 1973, February.
Zachary Oshman, Troop 747, 2021.
Kevin Neese, Oro Valley, Arizona, 2021, Troop 294.
Will Neese, St. Helens, Oregon, Troop 106, 1993.
Matthew Colson, Troop 294, class of 2021.
Colin Lee, Troop 219 of Tucson, Arizona, 2021.
Garrett Reedy, Troop 774 of Tucson, Arizona, class of 2021.
Ray Scruggs of Troop 774 from Tucson, Arizona, and 2021.
Jonathan Lang, Troop 89, Alameda, California, 1966.
Stephen Williams, Troop 774, Tucson, Arizona, class of 2021.
Peter Lang, Troop 141, 2021. What was the other thing? Tucson, Arizona.
August Hearn, 2021, Troop 186 out of Tucson, Arizona.
Ravindu Vitanachi, Troop 141, Tucson, Arizona. Yeah.
Aaron Russ, Troop 71, Baldwinsville, New York, 1974.
Joaquin Rico, Troop 141, Tucson, Arizona, 2021.
Kulindu Tenuk Vitanachi, Troop 141, Tucson, Arizona, class of 2019.
Nico Bocelli, Troop 141, Tucson, Arizona, class of 2021.
Andrew Dahlman, Troop 129, 2019. What was the other thing? Oh, shoot, 2019.
There it is.
Tate Sepola of Troop 339 of 2021.
And you're in Tucson.
Oh, yeah, and Tucson.
All right.
Stanley Stahoviak, Troop 508, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 1972.
Connor Bryant, Troop 339, Tucson, Arizona, 2021.
Dave Germain, Troop 205, Phoenix, Arizona, 1961.
Cutter Pepperts, Troop 301, 21, and Green Valley, Arizona.
Brian Goldstein, Tucson, Arizona, Troop 168, class of 1982.
Riley Jonikis,
class of 2021. I did forget that.
Tucson, Arizona, and Troop 157.
Tucson, Arizona, Troop 157.
Connor Rowland, Troop 294, Tucson, Arizona, 2022.
Aaron Edwards, Troop 294, Tucson, Arizona, and 2021.
Chris Tay, Troop 248 out of Tucson, Arizona, and class of 2021.
Very good.
Bob Sommerfeld, Troop 102, Tucson, Arizona, 1977.
Jacob Wetrick, Troop 733 in Tucson, Arizona, 2021.
Jim Tarleton, Troop 103, Warren Air Force Base, Wyoming, 1975.
Danny Carmen, Troop 170, Keller, Texas, 1974.
Olivia Seagraves, Troop 129 out of Tucson, Arizona, 2021.
Ivana Lorientito, Troop 129 in Tucson, Arizona, class of 2021.
Jack Winger, Troop 10, Scranton, Pennsylvania, January 9th, 1975.
Eagle Scouts, far and wide. Absolutely. And if at least if I kept my math straight, I think Dave Germain may be our oldest Eagle Scout here, our earliest award recipient, 1961. All right. Thank you all for coming. I think, well, two things. We have s'mores if you'd like them. As you go, you can make s'mores over the fire. And I think we owe the La Mariposa Resort a big round of applause. They bent over backwards for us. They gave us great deals. Thank you, La Mariposa. Have a great night. Check out the videos of all the Eagle projects and enjoy a s'more.